Welcome to Vibe Nebra, where music meets stories and every beat has a vibe. Today we go back to where it all began, when Kenyan music was still new. Join me as we dive into the story of a legend, a voice of a generation, and one of the pioneers who helped shape Kenyan music. Before streaming, before socials, Kenyan artists relied on raw talent, passion, and the streets of Nairobi for their videos to go viral. They relied on DJs to play their music in clubs. It was this environment that a new voice was born, a voice that iliongea na youth, to the streets, and to a generation looking for its own sound. That voice belonged to Issa, many to known as Issa. It was a time when local music struggled for recognition, but Issa proved that artists could tell their own stories in their own style and still connect to their masses. This is the story of Issa. Issa Mari Wangui, famously known as Issa, was born on May 20th, 1981 in Nairobi, where he was raised in the streets of South Sea, California estate. Issa was born to a Kenyan mother, Damaris Wangui, and a Tanzanian dad, Amin Mari. Issa was born to a family of 5 and he was the third born. To Habib, who is also an artist, Issa was his elder. Issa was born as the third child. And when time for school came, Issa was enrolled in St. Anne's Junior School. And later, he was enrolled in Brookhouse Senior School in Nairobi, where he continued to hone his music skills. But even as a teen, his friends and teachers will notice something special, a lyrical flow that couldn't be taught. This made him to start music at an early age. He made his debut on the music scene in 1999 with his song Joe, which he released with Ogopa DJ's production. Under this label, Issa came first to be known with the song Joe in 2001. Issa wasn't just an artist, he was a rapper, a lyricist, and a poet, which gave his signature music a name, Kapuka Rap. In the early 2000s, Issa was climbing charts, with hits like Kwani Mzee and Bomba Train made him a household name. Fans didn't just listen, they danced, vibed, and connected. Issa wasn't just music, he became a movement. Collaborating with big artists like Big Pin and K-South, he brought a fresh energy to the Kenyan hip-hop. His lyrics captured Nairobi streets youth, culture, and the dreams of a generation. Tumekuja kupati, DJ hebu ekatra, itukule hepi, alafu tupungue sakapu, sababu inabamba, inashika, wibulati, saina, fikisha, ukiachilia mahe. But behind the fame and the cameras, Issa stayed humble and grounded. My friends wanamkumbuka kama mtu mwenye alikuwa loyal, dedicated, and someone who never let success define who he was. His ambition went beyond music. He dreamed big, and his work ethic inspired everyone around him. And as an artist, he managed to bag some numerous awards, including 4 Kisima Awards in 2003, Song of the Year for Bomba Train, Album of the Year for Nimefika, Best Male Hip Hop Artist of the Year, 2003 Kora Awards Best East African Artist, 2004 Tanzanian Music Awards Best East African Album of the Year. In March 16, 2003, at just 21 years old, a tragedy struck. Issa died in a car accident on the Nairobi-Mombasa highway.
This is the wreckage of the car that Issa Mari died in 2003. And the car is a Mitsubishi Pajero that is likely a late 90s or early 2000s brand. The whole nation was saddened by the sudden death of Issa Mari in 2003. He was a talented young artist who had a bright future ahead of him, and we continue saying may he rest in peace. Maisha died in a fatal road accident along Nakuru Nairobi Road after a successful show at a Nakuru hotel.
As a nation, tuliomboleza. Fans, fellow artists and the media grieved the loss of a bright star, taken from us far too soon. Issa died alongside a friend, Kevin Kiru Karanja. While nameless, Ali survived the fatal accident, escaping with just a broken collarbone. Issa's body was identified at the morgue by Nameless's big brother Bob after the accident. Issa, our star, was laid to rest at the Kariakor Muslim Cemetery. And as a brother who also was involved in the accident, Nameless mourned his brother Issa with these words, and I quote, "We performed the night before and we were all rested. We departed from Nakuru at around 11 a.m. and got distracted by the view of Lake Elementaita for a quick second. That was the last conversation we had. His music and legacy still lives on and on in our hearts. We miss you, bro, till we meet again." End of quote. And although he passed, Nameless still mourns his brother Issa. Issa's music lives on as tracks like Bomba Train still fill in streets, clubs and weddings. Such as Prezo and Gabu still honor Issa. Tributes, remixes and fan stories continue to honor his memory. He didn't just make music, he created a blueprint for authenticity and storytelling in Kenyan hip-hop. 2022, Nameless teamed up with Nelly the Goon, an artist from Kenya, collaborating with Trio Mio and Habib to sing the song Bandanaya Issa as a tribute to the late Issa.
Bandanaya Issa, Fresca Bandanaya Issa.
Some of his hits, like the Mos, became mega dance challenges in TikTok. Influence ya Issa ilishape Kenyan music culture. Kifo chake kimefanya artists wakuwe more conscious of legacy, authenticity and storytelling. Today's Kenyan hip-hop from genge to Afrofusion carries echoes of his music and style and spirit. He didn't just make music, he made history with it. Maisha ya Issa ilikuwa short, but his impact is eternal. A legend whose voice still echoes through every beat of Kenyan hip-hop, even after more than 2 decades. This was Issa's story of talent, ambition, and a vibe that never died in Kenyan music. Subscribe to Vibe Nebra for more music stories, legends, and the beats that define a generation.